Hello and welcome to the next episode of the SkyVale Season 2 server. So, as you guys can see here, I've been working on my industrial area for quite a while actually. And I've been doing a lot of work off camera. So let's see, we've got trying to get color coding in. So we've got an iron farm in the works still. We've got our concrete generator, cactus farm, pumpkins, carrots, bamboo. I mean, a lot of the stuff's still the same, but as you can see here, this was maybe last week sometime when I was actually working on it, and then this was just yesterday. So today, what I want to try to do is get to work on a really good inventory management, because right now the biggest issue is everything is just being saved in chests. And if they're staying in the chest, that means that I've got to slowly start going and collecting everything. So I had this idea where I would send everything color-coded to this area over here, which would be the main inventory area. So I could just store everything here, and I'd be able to find it easily, collect everything I need, and it should be actually pretty good. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get this done. So my plan is I'm going to try to set up a similar system like I've got over here, which is going to utilize more like the waterways instead of hoppers, because hoppers are starting to slow down a lot of the server, and we don't want that to happen. So as you can see, we've got a lot of stuff coming in from the mob spawner over there. So I'm gonna keep this one here on this side, but I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 here, but I'm gonna try to do it in a little smaller way. So I've got 6. So I'm gonna set up a room of, not a room, but an area of here. Like we can see here, there's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6, 6. And we're going to try to keep these manageable, hopefully, but we'll have like a few tiers, I'm sure, because that cobblestone generator actually works really well. And I'm starting to, I mean, let's check out the iron farm over here as well. I think this one I took from, I think it was Happy Chappy or Skeppy, I think it was, or I mean, one of those guys. And what's great is I'm going to start doing it on one more on this side, and I'm going to build it up. So as long as they're like 16 apart from each other, I should be fine. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do that. And that's a lot of lava coming out of there. But like I said, today I want to work on first getting this side somewhat set up, because I am starting to run out of space everywhere else. So I'm going to start placing some stuff, and I'll see you guys here in a bit. Okay, so here we've got the kind of basic form of what I'm looking at getting. So in essence, everything would kind of flow over. It would get shot into the system, and as you can see here, there's the one working, which is this one, and it's storing the carrots that I've got here. So for the most part, we've got gray wool, we've got white wool, sugarcane, carrots, bamboo, melon, pumpkin, and pumpkin. Although I might change this to be 4 melon, because there's a lot more melon than there are pumpkins. And then we've got all of these for cobble. So in essence, this is going to be the first level, and I've got nothing to stack up to show you guys. So let me go ahead and grab some stuff over here, and I'll show you kind of how the mechanics work at the top. So yeah, that'll work. In essence, what's going to happen is after it gets shot up or shot into the system, come on, it It kind of winds through the system. So it comes through, and this is why we've got to build it a little bit bigger than I normally would have. But we have one block here, which would consider it to just flow over into ice. Now, I probably should change this one into ice as well, just so that it fully pulls over, goes to the corner, and again, we've got ice and then water coming all the way through, ice and water all the way through, just so that it will continue on. Like if I put some cobblestone in there, it would go all the way over into the first slot, and it would go in. So the basics are finished, but if I want to make this thing bigger, like if I want to add cactus and kelp, even like the other wool, which I think is a black wool I get too, there's a lot more that I could add to expand the system upwards. Now, I also may want to just continue with more, because the biggest issue I think is going to be if I have the cobblestone generator running. This thing generates so fast and so much. I don't know how well it will keep up. And again, we've got things like here too, the honeycombs. We've got, I mean, there's a lot of things to store if we store them. So there's all that. Cactus is still slowly coming in because I haven't made it mega, which is also another thing I'm thinking I need to get done. And let's see if the pumpkin and melons are still working correctly. Because these carrots too, they've been going really well. I've been getting a lot. I think I just emptied it again, but I mean, look at, it's full. So let's see, I had to expand it just to get 3, 4. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot. And that's only half because I had to split it over here as well. So I don't know if... Sometimes this one gets stuck, so I don't know if that's this... Oh, that's this one. Okay, cool. And as you can see here as well, so 2... Oh wait, 1, 2, 3... 3 as well. So there's a lot. And of course the bamboo is probably very full as well. Yep. So I've got to find a way to make this all fit over there very nicely. That's kind of the biggest issue I'm running into, because I'm thinking I may just try to run like water streams, because that seems to be the best, easiest way. But the problem will be more, I need to organize it so that it doesn't look like it's just everywhere. You know, already here too, we see the map. This is where we are at the moment. And we've got like the orange spot there is the concrete generator. We've got the nether wart farm behind us. We've got the, I guess the industrial furnace I made over there. Pink is the wool. The dark green, it looks like, or the light green there, is the kelp. Then the darker green with the 6 brown squares is the cactus. We've got those lighted dots are the pumpkin and melons. We've got honey, the honey blocks. We've got the villagers. And then we still have the iron farm over here as well. So there's a lot of things to build. Like I still gotta go another side for the iron farm to make it like a cross, and then I'm gonna build it up as well. I don't know how high up I'm gonna build it, but I'm gonna get a few layers in, maybe 3 or 4. But everything here too is working very perfectly, very well. And as you can see, like from version 1 to was this? For me, it's like about 3-4 days ago. And then until now, there's a lot that has been added and changed. Like there's a whole new section of cobblestone down here. And then a whole new section down here. And a lot of that was filled up as well, where this one's not. So a lot of things are changing. Hopefully I can get these waterways really well organized. And if I can, I would love to get the iron filled over here as well. So I know we've got Libby's store, which has the different colors, which is nice because I can start using the different colors. And that's like another thing too. I'm thinking like I want to put in a flower farm. I want to do a lot of this other stuff, but I need organization to be done. I need to be able to know where I can put everything, because the other side, my little storage system over here is good, but I'm thinking I'm gonna tear it down. So I might not continue using it just because I want to make sure that I can fit all the industrial stuff in one spot. So I've got some things to figure out still, but this is the big beginning. Hopefully we'll get something done. So like I said, I'm hoping to continue using the colors, right? So what was it? Orange for this guy. Oh, I forgot that sheep as the test one. So what I'd want to do is, in essence, from here, instead of it dropping into the hopper, maybe it just sends it into a straight line. You know, maybe it goes, I mean, it could just go under the netherwort farm. So let's see, if it drops down, it would be about here, right? Yeah. And then if it comes down, so I could have it come down and then possibly just like, you know, break a block over here. Unless I'm about to, okay. You know, break a block over here and possibly just send it through that way. And why are there all golems spawn up that they shouldn't be? Anyways. As you can see, that guy is officially full. Oh, and I want to grab that. So this guy will be good. I have to figure out this whole thing here as well. Really, the dispenser is the nice way to do it. Otherwise, it's tough because I don't want it to go in the blast zone. But I also don't know if I want it to just like come over. Hold on, let's grab some wool. Actually, this can go in here. So if I grab some of that orange wool, we'll take a little test here. So I have a few choices. I could let's see, it's there, right? So let's say if I build a water stream here, that would allow it to come and see, now this is where I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Because I don't want to interfere with any of the redstone here. See, now this could work. And instead of that being there, what if I put it more central here. So let's see. It does work, and I guess what I could do is I can start circling around with other things, or like find a general connecting area. So like here, I probably need the other one. Whoa. Even here, instead of it dropping into the hopper again, I could start forming a little pathway like this with water that could, in essence, just connect here as well. So that's not too invasive, but I'd have to still work on the mechanics of it, because I could see, you know, like, yes, water comes through, pushes through, you know, something like that, and probably need one at the bottom, but it would push through just enough so that it can go, and then at the corner be pushed again, and continually be pushed, where the wool here, unless I change where the rail goes, I mean, I could just put the rail over here if I wanted to have it push in, because I could have something like this on the bottom as well. You know, there's a lot of planning to do, lots of thinking, and get more carrots in here. And if I do that, that means that it could be one centralized area here. And I guess it doesn't even have to connect into that system here. If it comes to like the middle and then just drop in, it can start from there, because the whole system starts there. But I do like having this here, because if I have items that I'm picking up, I can just pop them in as well, and that makes it a lot easier for me. But I don't know. For the most part, this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to try to redecorate a little bit. And I think I know why that guy's spawning there, actually. I think he's actually spawning on a trapdoor, which I don't think they're supposed to. Where's my... Wait, where are you? There you are. Okay. So I think he's actually spawning from this trapdoor. Yep, he sure was. Oh, and I think he stopped that. Oh, how dare you, sir? Stop my minecart from going. All right, let's see here. Even with this little thing running, I've been getting somewhat decent amount. But it's not great yet. Like, everybody is running around. Yep, everybody's working well. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I know it's kind of a short episode, but honestly, I wanted just to get some of this inventory done. And I think it looks well, because I'm going to do a lot off screen as well. And this, again, it's just a basic inventory system with water to make it so that it's not everything hoppers. And I've got to think too about the, oh man, the melons and then the bamboo and sugarcane, which I think is going to have underwater access, or possibly come out to somewhere like over here and then come into the system. There's a lot to figure out. You know, even the iron, if I want the iron to come over here, it's going to be the same thing. I've got to do some planning and thinking to get it all, but I'm hoping to do it all by color. So like you'll see there'll be lines of these color that go from each spot to where the inventory is, because I want it to lead there. But anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any ideas or any things you guys want to see, please let me know down in the comments. And I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. Bye.